Hello, this is Noah Net here, and this is the Management 489 assignment. And I chose Tesla and talking about their differentiation strategy. And so, throughout this page that I've created here, we're going to kind of dive into how Tesla has used the idea of creating a very, very high valued product. So, they came out with a top of the line model car and really use that as the basis of this is where we want to go. We want to have an electric car that is just the highest class. It's $100,000 car when it came on the market and still is currently today. And then they made a mid value car that was transitioned to a mid value car with uh, about the medium of people purchasing it. And then they made a lower value car, which isn't like a low value car, it's just a cheaper car with cheaper parts and whatnot, that is actually used for the whole public to be able to use and whatnot. And so basically, Tesla was able to build their platform by going for these luxury cars and starting out with that, but also making affordable cars. You'll see this with like clothing brands, like with things like Louis Vuitton. They do things in of this nature where they make really, really expensive clothes that the celebrities have, and then kind of make some other products for the general public. But what it comes down to, Tesla's been very successful with this. You'll look at the financial data; they're just moving on the up and up. Elon Musk has done a great job. He's a very zany character. You'll notice that throughout the interviews. He really is not afraid to speak his mind, will do just crazy things. And then the Tesla stock will go down because people are like, oh, this Elon Musk guy's kind of crazy and wild. But when it comes down to it, at the end of the day, he's really got a good vision and realizes that his differentiation strategy that he's implemented into Tesla is really what has been the driving force of their success of the company. And he also has some more credibility with his company SpaceX. That's, he's launching satellites left and right and making a lot of money doing that. But yeah, Tesla, they use a differentiation strategy. They're very interesting. And at the end of the day, you're going to learn about also how the value chain implements into that and the different portions that Tesla uses, and how they have kind of an interesting portion into the car market, even though they don't sell the quantity of cars. They're kind of, you also can look at that like another luxury car could be like a Bugatti or a Ferrari or Aston Martin, something like that, where they have a top of the line strategy. But Tesla's been able to do it with the electric car, and there's been a couple other car companies that have electric cars, but when it comes down to it, Tesla at the end of the day has one of the most efficient car batteries. And Nissan's been pretty close with the Leaf, the their car, and also you've been seeing it in the Ford industry a little bit. But Tesla, they even just got a over $100 billion evaluation of their company and are just moving forward and looking toward the future. And they're really trying to revolutionize trucks and other vehicles other than just the car right now, and look into more of the SUVs for their whole market outlook going to the future. And even Elon Musk, in a video that I just saw recently, is talking about changing the traffic patterns by having in Los Angeles and having an underneath the ground system instead of just having a bunch of overpasses. But that might be a little too far towards the future for what we're kind of looking at here. But when it comes down to it, Tesla has really become an empire with the differentiation strategy.